What did you see?
Enid dies and it's all my fault. I die because of you!
I will not let history repeat itself.
So listen, I'm sure you're hearing it from everyone, but the first 4 episodes are doesn't miss. I think fans are going to be very, very happy.
Thank you.
You guys have done a bunch of work on the show. I'm curious which shot or sequence of Wednesday has thus far been the toughest to do and why?
I mean, toughest ever for me, at least, is Pocup. Still,
Pocup was tricky.
Just because it was so precarious. Mm-hmm. I was very scared of falling off the boat.
Fair. That was a scary lake. That was. For me, episode 6 of this new season, so tricky. Very hard, detailed stuff that we had to get very, very right. And I don't want to spoil anything, but I think people will know what I'm talking about when they see it, because that was a crazy thing to shoot.
Okay, you did a very good job without spoiling anything.
Do my best.
Episode 4 of season 2 ends on a pretty big cliffhanger, and I was very surprised at how much is resolved, but also how much is set up. We all know Wednesday isn't going to die, but besides that, what can you guys tease about the next 4 episodes?
That you're really going to love it.
It's my favorite 4 episodes. So there's a lot of cool, fun, big sequences that we have in those last 4, and we all worked really, really hard on it. And had lots and lots of fun. So I think we're all just excited for part 2 to come out.
Sure. Lady Gaga, I know, is in the second part of the episodes. And I don't know if you guys got to share any scenes with her. But if you didn't, is that one of those days that you come to set anyway? Just, to hang out and watch her work?
Can't really speak to that.
I won't say whether or not I was on the set or if I wasn't.
I guess it's public knowledge that Hunter never got to meet her.
Yeah.
And
I think he did try to show
he's still
up
mourning.
Set, yeah.
He's still in grief.
He's still sad.
Yeah.
But it was definitely an interesting time.
Yeah.
One of the things about your show is that it's already been picked up for season 3, and you guys start, assuming you both survive, you really don't know what's going to happen on a show like this. But assuming you both survive, what have they told you about season 3, and what is it like being part of a show that's, you know what I mean, that you're promoting now, but another season is coming? It has to be really cool.
They've told us as much as they've told you.
We didn't really know until those posters came out. Absolutely nothing. Even when you're in pre-production for these shows, for the past 2 seasons, I only read episode 1 and 2 by the time we started shooting. Yeah. So I don't think we'll know anything until we actually start.
Well, one of the things about the show, as you just said, is you really don't know what your characters are going to be doing until you start getting the scripts and seeing your storylines and what you're going to be asked to perform. So for both of you, what was it like getting the scripts for season 2 and seeing what you were going to be doing? Because you never really know if your character is going to be a big part, small part, until you read it.
Quite daunting. There's a lot that happens in this season. All very fun and challenging.
And I think that the way it works this season was that we didn't get the full season until very late.
Yeah, I didn't know half of this difficult stuff I was doing until 2 weeks before I was actually doing it.
Yeah. So. It took a lot of preparation to kind of, make sure that there's a progression, that you can naturally just fall into the rhythm of whatever was coming up next.
Last question for you guys. I'm a huge fan of Tim Burton. You've gotten to work with him a bunch. What is he really like behind the scenes? What do you think would surprise fans to learn?
I always kind of describe him as your fun uncle.
Every time somebody asks that question, I just want to go, good.
He won't, all you have to do is look at him after a take and he'll just go like this if it's good and walk away and you're like, okay, I did a good job. He's such a kooky character. I love him to death. He's great.
He's so fun to watch on set, both because you're learning so much and also because he's hilarious.
He's a very interesting person to observe. He's great. He always leaves room for our opinions, and if we want to try something out creatively, he's always on board for it. He never restricts us. He's definitely a very gracious director and person to be around.
Just going to say congrats on season 2 so far, and I'm looking forward to seeing how it resolves.
Thank you.